Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and we have our first community event upon us. It starts today, September 3rd, at daily reset time, so 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and ends next week, September 10th, at 10 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So, we've got 7 full days of work to do on the planet of Mars. So when it comes to the planet of Mars, we have certain tasks that we need to accomplish, and this is going to unlock a couple different awards, so I'm going to go through those. What we need to accomplish is as follows: 175,000 Wave 7 Escalation Protocol bosses killed. You've got 300 million Hive defeated on Mars. That's probably not going to be that difficult because everything we're fighting is Hive. So Escalation Protocol, the Nightfalls, those types of things, that one I don't think is going to be the hard one. For the Nightfalls, we are going to be guaranteed Nightfalls both of Strange Terrain and Will of the Thousand. Strange Terrain is the one where you fight Nokris. We need to defeat him 150,000 times. And then Zal, we need to defeat 100,000 times. The final one, which is the one that's probably going to take a little bit of grinding, but if you're doing a couple, Wave 7 Escalation Protocol bosses, couple patrols, random things, you need to use 300,000 override frequencies. Now, the frequencies are when you get the little stems, and then you combine 4 of them together, and then it takes you to, gives you a weird looking thing with a description of, Braytech.tunnel.whatever, some weird thing like that. You go open those. We need to do 300,000 of those. Now, checking on Discord, we have a population right now over 700,000 active players in PvE, or about 650 for PvE, over 700 total. All we need to do as a full community is probably 1 or 2 Nightfalls each, 1 or 2 Escalation Protocol bosses, and then we each probably need to do 1 or 2 override frequencies. Not everybody has to do everything. If you grind all of it out, some of you guys be making up for some of the community. But if everybody does 1 Nightfall, 1 Escalation Protocol boss, and even 1 override frequency, we should be fine. But if you want to be nice, help out the community, may do 1 of each of these a couple times. So 1 of each of the Nightfalls, couple override frequencies if you got some of those saved up, and then, hang out in Escalation Protocol, especially get it to Wave 6 and 7. When you kill Wave 7 of Escalation Protocol and you finish the boss, if you start it back over, you start back at Wave 6. So you only have to grind up through the normal waves once, and then when you get to 6 and 7, keep that rotation going, and then if you beat the boss on 7, you can start it up again at 6. It's kind of a nice rotation if you have people out there doing that. So that's a way to knock out a couple of those, especially if you have people hanging out in an area. What are we going to do all of this for? That is probably another question many of you are going to ask. Well, one of them is going to be a specific emblem. So they state, if during the event any player completes at least 1 Nightfall, you will be guaranteed an emblem that is specific to the Mars challenge. Kind of looks like a hazy TV static effect looking thing for Mars, so kind of the sketchy thing that you've got there. And the other one is going to be related to the Menagerie, or Menagerie, however you say it. They say, if the community reaches all the above goals, Callus will unlock additional awards for successful Menagerie completions. Starting when goals are met, so if we finish it this week, players will be guaranteed 2 rewards when slotting in their runes and opening the chest. And an additional award will be added each Friday for the remainder of the season. So potentially, we've got 4 weeks left in September, basically, because we're starting here on the 3rd of September, and Shadowkeep opens on October 1st. So we have 4 weeks. So if we get one this week, if we get it before Friday, maybe we'll get another one if we knock it out early. But then every consecutive Friday after that, we're going to open up. So we'll start with 2, and then next week would be 3, and then 4, and then potentially 5 rewards from the Menagerie when you open that thing up. So it'd be nice just to go into Shadowkeep with this thing, giving out some nice rewards. And if it stays that way for Shadowkeep, that'll actually be nice and rewarding if you have any roles that you're trying to grind out to be a little more successful there. That is basically what we've got for the Mars community event. It runs again this week, September 3rd through September 10th. If you want the emblem, you need to do 1 of the 2 Nightfalls. Just have to defeat the boss and finish the Nightfall. That will get you the emblem. And remember, help out a little Escalation Protocol. Help out, do a couple override frequencies, and we should be able to knock this thing out pretty quick. The faster it is done as a community, the faster all this stuff will no longer need to be ground out. So, thank you guys for everything. Weekly reset is coming in no time, so by the time this video is going to go up, I'll be working on your Send It Challenge of the week, and then probably helping out with some Mars stuff, and maybe do some Nightfall videos for you guys this week, since they will be popular. Thank you guys very much for the support, though. 36,000 and growing, past 2,000 followers on Twitch and 1,600 on Twitter. You guys are amazing, so thank you all for the support. Also, stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to be doing a deck giveaway just like I did for PC. A copy of basically the Forsaken edition of Destiny 2. Basically the Legendary Collection. So it's everything but the Annual Pass. You've got all of Year 1 and Forsaken for free. One on PlayStation, one on Xbox. Those will be separate giveaways, and probably one this week and one the next. And remember, if you get it before the 17th or something like that, I think before about 2 weeks from now, the Annual Pass is only about 15 bucks. So for those who win, if you pick up the Annual Pass and you've never played Destiny before, you have all 2 years of Destiny for a whopping $15, and you'll be going into Shadowkeep in pretty good shape. So trying to set up a couple other people to get you guys on board with Shadowkeep is going to change things up and be awesome. So even if you're leveling up slowly, you know in Shadowkeep you'll be 750 light as well. But that is all. Look for those videos and those contests giveaways to go live, so stay tuned for those. You guys can find me on twitch.tv/Ebontis, twitter.com, Ebontis, and right here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. It's a nice way to support the channel. If you haven't hit that alert bell yet next to the subscribe, that'll keep my videos coming to you. So thank you all very much for everything. Hopefully you have an awesome grind this week in whatever you're working on, whether you're taking a break before Shadowkeep, grinding out some weapons or anything, Pinnacle perhaps. That is up to you, but have fun, enjoy your gaming week, and I will see you all soon. Next video coming up.